Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Grantham Town Save here in Football Manager 23 with me, cwattyeso. It is the start of pre-season as we head into our third season where we will be a Vanarama National League North team for the coming season. And basically we're at that point where I've got to try and assemble the squad for the coming season and also sort out the backroom staff as well and get some new people in. So let's see how things are going. Okay then, ladies and gents, first things first, staff-wise, I'm not doing too bad. We've got a lot of staff members. If we go and have a look at the coaching team, we've got some noticeable people who are showing up. We've signed some new people. Some names might stand out. Some names might not. Some names have disappeared from the list. That's just how things are going. Not really changed much on the physio side of things. We have got a new head physio. We've got this nice lady come in to help out. She's going to do a nice job as head physio. And then recruitment team, that's still pretty much the same as where we've been. And yeah, we've tried to just get some better scouts coming in, which should hopefully help a bit. We've got a new director of football. He's replaced Spencer Pryor. That should be quite useful. He used to be Liverpool's director of football, so quite the come down for that fella. Quite the come down for him to end up here at Grantham Town, but there we are. That's how things have progressed. Now, squad-wise, that's the current look of the squad. Got a couple of players on trial at the moment. We have managed to get some players on loan. Welsh Michael Owen's back, ladies and gents, for another year. Despite the fact that Shrewsbury wouldn't extend his contract last season, he was listed for loan this season, so we've managed to bring him back. Obviously, Tyler, we'd already extended his deal last season. He was one of the only players on the loan list last season that has agreed to return. And we've got a new loan goalkeeper. Lovely, lovely, lovely new lone goalkeeper from Norwich, who's 6'7", 17 stone. He's a bit of a beast. We'll see how he goes this coming season. There are some players who have left. We'll look at that in a little bit more depth in due course. We do have some new signings though. We've got Deshaun Bernard. Former Man United player who has been sadly released, having aged out of, I think, the under-23 setup, or whatever. They released him from his contract. Right back, who can also play central defence, so not bad. Morgan Rogers, nice little kid who came from the Man City youth setup. Again, he was released at the end of last season and we've managed to bring him in, and he's going to be a nice attacking midfield left option, 6'2". A big upgrade from Tyree Wilson. We've also got Tiedemann Mengi, who people will maybe know as a Man United lad, again from the youth setup there. Again, his contract expired. Club released him. We've managed to sign him as a good central defender. Will Boyle, got this guy, 28-year-old centre back. He's more as a sort of cover, gives us a bit of depth. He's obviously been a bit of a journeyman, played everywhere. Obviously gives us a bit of age, 6'4", gives us a bit of height as well. And then Malik Wilkes, the guy who was at Chef Wednesday, that we had on loan last season. Sheffield Wednesday released him at the end of the summer, so yeah, rather than get him on loan, we've managed to sign him. So, a good option for us. If we go and look at the reserve team, there's not a lot of players in there. Josh Andrews, we've dropped into the reserves. Mitchell Henry, Tyree Wilson, Ryan Huddart, they're all there. There's a few player names you'll notice have disappeared. We'll check on those in a second. The under-21s, there's not a lot going on in the under-21s. Same with the under-18s. Or the under-18s are actually doing quite well. We're going to move him to the under-21s. He's already in the under-21s. And then, obviously, so we've got a lot of people in the under-18 squad. A fair few of these players will probably end up in the under-21s and also playing for the reserves. Also, one of the things I've managed to do this between the last video and this one, we've got rid of the stupid Shrek faces. We've now got real faces for all of our players at our club. So that is going pretty well. Transfer-wise, we are kind of rejecting things. A lot of rejections. Don't think we've got, yeah, that fella. We tried to sign a player, another left winger from Coventry on loan, but we couldn't do it. We couldn't afford the wages, unfortunately. If we look at transfer history, those are all the transfers in so far. And these are the transfers out. Tate Campbell has gone to Newport County for free. He was in the reserves. Reece Cole has gone to Wycombe Wanderers for 52 grand. Potentially rising to 72 grand. He was in the reserves. And Tim Akinola has gone to Arbroath for 75 grand. Potentially, possibly rising to 145 grand if all the deals and add-ons get done. The only other player we can possibly think we might lose before the season starts is James Horsfield, who's wanted by a few clubs, and we're actually being advised. I'm actually being advised by the staff to let him go, but I'm a little bit concerned that we're going to struggle to be able to sign anybody in as replacements because I am really, really, really struggling at the moment. To get people into the club and get them over the line. There are a few places we could go. I mean, obviously, the scouts are recommending this left back. I did want this West Ham keeper. I did want him. But again, I don't think we can quite afford the wages. That's the problem. What about this lad? What's he on? A wage. He's on 2.6k per week. Yeah, that might be not even a starter. But yeah, if we lose Horsfield, we might be looking to bring somebody in. I mean, the scouts are out there doing their jobs and working quite hard. I mean, there's a guy here. We might offer him a trial. Defensive midfielder. I'm just thinking about if Horsfield goes, what do I do? Who do we kind of... How do we replace that? Probably with someone like a Dominic Ball type character, isn't it? But I don't think these guys want to join me. Not all of them are very highly rated either. The one position I am struggling to fill, and it is the toughest position to fill, is the target forward. The target forward position. Finding a really good, really good striker. I mean, he's 6'7", 14 stone, 4 pounds. He's a big unit, but his heading's crap. He's listed for 165k. Maybe we can offer him a loan deal. Can't offer him a loan deal because they want to sell him. How about I offer you 50k and then we offer you installments 266 for another 50k or 75k. We have got a bit of money. We have got a little bit of money. So maybe we have a look in here as well for target forwards. I need somebody to cover Greg Smith. That's the thing. We need somebody who can do that. I mean, he's nice and old. He's 6'3". He's on $6.5 a week though. That's where we're gonna struggle. We are gonna struggle. I mean, there's a lad. Maybe we offer him a trial for a couple of weeks. See how it goes. Northern Irish lad. He's a little bit on the old. I want to get someone who's youngish. There's Freddie Draper at Lincoln. He's only 6 foot though. It needs to be bigger. Our target man needs to be huge, doesn't he? Ronan Tomney. How big are you? You're 5'10". That's not a target man. At 5'10", you are not a target man. Not even close. 6'2". You're kind of pushing it. You're kind of pushing it. And you're on 3.8k a week, which is a little bit out of our price range. Then we start getting down into the dregs of things. He's 26, 6'3". Offer him a trial. If he's not attached to a club, we can offer him a trial. Bring him in, have a look at him. See how they're going, basically. He can play midfield roles as well. He's 6'5". He can play on the wings. We'll offer him a trial. But the thing is, I don't just want to go out and sign people for the sake of signing people. I don't. Because that's not going to work, is it? I mean... Freddie Draper? Yeah, 6 foot, you see. You're not good enough. You're not tall enough, Freddie Draper. He won't join me. Why won't you join me? Because you've been rejected by... I would like to get you in as a central midfield type of person. Fairly ambitious, that's his problem. We need to see how these things pan out, really. We also need to maybe try and get some of these players signed up. want to know. There's a contract here. You know, it depends how good he is, doesn't it? Ultimately. Right, we've got friendlies coming up against Wigan. And we've also got friendlies a little bit later on against Milton Keynes Dons. Obviously, those two friendlies are because of the contract clauses in the sales of Mason Lee and Chris O'Grady. So there's a good chance there. Ben Lloyd, Derby County. We're not selling him. No, we're not selling Ben. He's not for sale. Ideally, I don't want to sell anybody else in the squad. I mean, they're trying to get me. The board want me to sell Horsfield, or certainly at the last team meeting, they said we ought to offer him to clubs, and I did. I was getting transfer offers for him, even though I got him not for sale, reject all offers. The board tell me offer him to clubs. We ought to sell him. So I did that, and I've not had an offer since. This is crazy. When he wasn't for sale, I was having to fight off the offers with a stick. Now I actually want to sell him. I can't get anybody to bid for him. Southgate's quit as England manager. Ooh, is that because Germany won the Euros? Germany won the Euros. Right, we're going to go play a friendly against Wigan. We might as well. Whilst we're doing this pre-season thing. Like I say, staff-wise, backroom staff. And I suppose what I didn't show you either, if we go and look at the reserve staff, where we've got proper coaches and everything now for the reserves. I've even changed the managers of the reserve teams and stuff. Same with the under-21s. We've got new managers. We've changed a lot of staff. So we've got guys in there. And the under-18s, we've got people in. New manager. Couple of players. And then, obviously, Matt has been moved to the under-18s. I've moved him to the under-18s. He was, obviously, first-team assistant manager. He was my assistant manager the first 2 seasons. I've actually transferred him to the under-18s. Purely and simply because I need a better assistant manager at the level we're at now. Who can give me better feedback on the opposition teams and also on our players. A recruitment review meeting. Yeah, we're looking at a bunch of people. Transfer history. Yeah, we're signing people. Recruitment focuses. Yeah, transfer activity. The recommendations. I can't sign him. He's gone to Swansea. Brent Cone Doherty. Who's he? What position does he play? He's a right winger. Okay. No other recommended players. There aren't any. End meeting. Right. Let's play Wigan. Have a look at some of these trialists. See how we're going. Like I say, come back then in, another week's time. Have a look at the Milton Keynes situation match. See how the trialists and that are going. See if we've sold anybody or signed anybody. But we don't have... I think we've got a slightly longer pre-season this time. I don't think the season kicks off till middle to late August. So I think I've got a bit of time. But it is a bit of a struggle. Because although the board have given me some money, 600 grand, and I've got about 7 grand left in the wage budget, I don't really want to be spending the money. Who's he? Oh, he's that big guy. They want 175 grand for him. And they want our goalkeeper. We'll negotiate a little bit on that one. He's a defensive midfielder for Sheffield Wednesday. He's 5'10". Acknowledge. There's lots of players coming in, recommendations here. Not interested. Early signs of a last resort signing. Not interested then. Josh Davidson. Not interested. Not interested. C+. Not interested. B+. We'll keep tabs on him. B+. Yeah. A. And you are a left back. Oh. You've got some bids in for you. Hull City want him for free. He is available to sign on a free contract. I don't think I need any left backs. I think I'm all right for left backs. Leighton Clarkson. He wants 16.5 grand a week wages. We can't afford that. C+. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Hannibal is at FC Metz. He was released by United. Unfortunately, we couldn't sign him. Micah Hamilton. He's a left winger. At Coventry. Soj. Striker. Interested. Not interested. Mickey Van Sass, 20-year-old goalkeeper. Who is unattached? Not at a club? Yangel Herrera. We can't sign him. Headitch. Harvey White. Defensive midfielder. Who's he? He's not attached to anybody. Who did you play for? Who was you? Oh, you was released by Spurs, weren't you? I can offer you a trial, but I don't think you're going to come to me on a trial if you are currently under offers from other clubs. Just trying to plug the gaps, that's what it is. No, he's gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Okie dokie. Right, there's the squad then. All players on the benches. New trialists and everything are all in place. Right. Let's go give it a go. Against Wigan Athletic, isn't it? Against Mason Lee and I think Josh Tobin as well, isn't it? Playing for them. Josh Tobin, yeah. And where is Mason? not in the squad. Yes, he is. He's on the subs bench. So let's go and have a look. How are the boys looking in pre-season? This will be a good test against a team like Wigan. Who are what, League One? League One side? Could have brought some more fans with you for the friendly. 921, that's not going to make us a lot of money. But the whole idea of arranging a friendly was so you get more your transfers.
Try and turn it round. And it's intense, this. And that has put a halt to things. Build momentum. Some good link-up play there with those around him. Tries to pick out a teammate. Opts to chip the chases on.
Good thing is, I mean, if I do end up signing a lot of these players that we've got on trial and we've got, you know, it's not going to be a massive problem because they can always play for the reserves. If they don't make first team squad over the course of the season, but it'd be nice to have the squad depth and have the option that they're there if we need them, sort of thing. Because we were a little bit light up front last year. Certainly up front, and certainly on like the wings, we were very light.
Tries to swing it in. Oh, special! That is a special goal.
So I've been trying to address that. We really need to address that this year. Those are the positions I'm looking to strengthen. But again, central midfield could be a problem now, having got rid of a couple of players.
Support to arrive. Plays it backwards. That is absolutely
Boom,
glorious.
Matthew Smith. What a goal.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Now then, don't have many options.
So yeah, we've already played Harrowby in a pre-season friendly, and we smashed them, absolutely gave them a thumping. I think we got 10 goals in that game.
This is promising. He will try and recover this.
Yeah, we're kind of just having a look at players at this point. We're giving everybody an hour to start with, and then we're swapping, rotating everybody, and bringing on all the subs. And like I say, we've got a goalie on loan, we've got a goalie on trial. Because although Forster is quite nice and has been good, one of the things that was commented on some of the streams that I did throughout the last season, and people who watch the live streams, was he does tend to concede goals. Although we score lots of goals and we end up winning, doesn't keep many clean sheets. And we might need to start thinking about keeping clean sheets as we go up the leagues. Yeah, two nice goals there from our trialist forwards.
When it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
There is a fantastic goal.
Navarro Fernandez. Be nice to sign in.
Yes!
I mean, that's literally the first thing. 1st of July, as soon as you get the email that says clubs release players, I click on the view players list and I just go down it. And everybody from like, I look at all the players from that have been released by the Premiership clubs and just basically just offer trials to everybody that's been released from the Premier League clubs and see who accepts and bring them in. So yeah, that's all we're trying to do at the end of the day.
Thread it forward quickly.
Oh, somebody set the smoke alarm off.
He's got away.
Someone's having a shower, I think, and they've let the steam set the smoke detector off. Right. Okay, let's make some subs, shall we? Right, we're going to bring on... goalkeeper change. Right, who's going to play right back? Horsfeld, right back. Ben Bingo Bango Bongo. Deshon Bernard. Joe Bryan for Alvo Fernandez. Yeah, defender Wrightson. Tida Mengi. Will Boyle. Defensive midfield. That's a problem position. That's a problem position. Attacking midfielder right. Malik Wilkes. Deep line playmaker. We can drop him back. And then we can bring Delhi on. Yeah. Bring Dele Alli on. Morgan Rogers. We replace him with attacking midfielder left, don't we? That will be Ben Lloyd. Ryan Loft, what are you? 6'3". You are a target man. So Ryan Loft for Nikolai Moller. Welsh Michael Owen. We'll save everybody else. So yeah, defensive midfield is a problem position. We've got no depth. We've got nobody covering that. So I need to go and recruit somebody in that position after this game.
It's intense, this.
Definitely need to have a look and see on that one.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Plays it forward quickly. Meaningless in the end. Early ball. How will things develop from here? Clubbed clear. He's firing after that target. Plays it backwards. Oh, wonderful!
Malik Wilkes.
What a goal!
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Plays it backwards, crosses it in. There it is! Opts to chip it clear. Well read.
Well, I've not seen Mason Lee come on.
Nice level of intensity in their play. Tries to get some whip on it. Don't have many options.
Malik Wilkes again.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Tries to swing it in. Keep hold of the ball. The finish of true class. After this one, picked him out. Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, it's so close. It has to go somewhere. In comes the delivery. Fabulous contest. A temporary retreat here. Clever pass. Looking to plough forwards. He's got plenty of space here. Look to build on that. Good position here.
Penalty.
And it is a penalty.
Penalty.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. It's in!
Easy goal.
Yes, he's done it! Oh, what a goal!
Goalie never got near it, did he?
Stood up well against his man. Lovely close control. Smoothly does it. He's looking to find the extra gear here. Get on the front foot. Good outlet. You wouldn't want that run to be stretching too much further. Pressing is high and relentless. He's going for goal!
And it wasn't far away.
Matt Smith trying to score one. Trying to fill one in. Right. Well, that was a nice, good result. Shame the attendance wasn't much higher. But nice, positive result, that. Mason Lee only got a 6.4 rating. Josh Tobin only 6.4. Poor old Wigan. I don't know if they're a League 2 side in this game. They might be. Very nice. We've done really well there. Right, but it does give me now some things to go away and have a look at, doesn't it? Because we need to go and get a defensive midfielder signed. And then we need to make some decisions about some of these other players. Right, leave that with me, folks. I will do that. We'll bring you back for the next video, which will be... We'll have the MK Dons friendly in the next video. And then hopefully, first game of the actual season proper as well. And we can see how the team's looking at the start of the season. So anyway, folks, thanks for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I will see you again in a couple of days' time. But for now, from me, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Goodbye, everybody.